happens to me, I feel like I almost get taken over with fresh vision. Whenever I start to see commercials for do-it-yourself stores or restoration of furniture or of homes, and I watch these TV shows, I get inspired that I can reconstruct my home and I could do anything if I just had the right tools. In fact, it was just about a week ago that I made a decision to fix something on my lawnmower. Well, after 3 trips to the local hardware store and 2 days of painstakingly watching YouTube videos, I finally fixed the very small thing that was wrong with my lawnmower that I had been putting off for 3 weeks and could mow my lawn again. And I was thinking about that and how that's often the process that we as individuals walk through. We have something, a hiccup in the road, something breaks down on us, or we realize something is outdated. Then we embark on the painstaking process of trying to uncover, figure out what it is, get ourselves the skill set that we need to bring about what I would almost call a personal revolution of something that when we stay in our comfort zone, we could ignore. In fact, I think for a lot of us, if we're looking at where we're at right now in our life, we can feel the internal tension of how things might need to change in certain areas based on what is presented to us externally. That tension is really real for the individual, for every human walking this planet. This tension of, I know something has to change. I know there's something a little bit off. I can see the evidence of it on the outside. I can also see the vision of what it could look like on the outside. I just have to bridge the gap between where I'm at now to what I know I could be tomorrow. And man, that tension is a very real tension in life. As I'm thinking about this, I'm reminded of the story of young King Jehu when he was anointed by the sons of the prophets that Elisha sent to anoint him. Here Jehu was in the line of Jehoshaphat. He had this anointing on him. He was a strong leader of his day, young man though, but when he received a special anointing over his life, he was then given the spiritual authority, but he had to make the personal decisions to do the hard work. Because he said yes, his hard work matched with the spiritual authority. And if you read on, you know that Jehu actually caused a revolt in culture that changed the governmental system of that day. That's similar to what I believe a lot of us are walking through right now. We feel the pulling of the Spirit to make changes. We feel the pulling of the Spirit to change something, whether it be in diet, whether it be in work practice, emotional intelligence, how we're handling relationships. But we have a hard time partnering our yes with that pull of the Spirit. I believe that as we move into this and through this next month, that many of us, if we say yes, are going to find that there's been an anointing waiting for us in the wings of our life to cause a personal revolution inside of us, to actually upgrade the systems of how we see life, live through life, operate in life. You know, what would you do if I said to you, all the finances you need to make your dreams come true are waiting just on the other side. All you have to do is say, I want to buy that house, and here's the money. But you're so busy sitting at home thinking that it's outside of your reach that you never even put the potential on the table. That's kind of how it works with God's anointing. When He releases His anointing over you for a certain season of time, He's waiting for your yes to come alongside. And when those two things come together, God's anointing and your yes, personal growth, transformation, and radical change is right at our fingertips. And so I want to encourage you, no matter where you are today, not to lose heart, not to waste away, but to actually lean in deep to where God is calling you. Maybe He's presenting new vision in your life. Maybe He's kind of calling you to partner with fresh anointing in this hour, because, you know, it's little moments of obedience that lead to massive change. That was true for the life of Jehu. It can be true for your life, and it can be true for my life. And maybe, just maybe, you'll walk out of this season not just growing as a person, but gaining a new skill set that can actually bring consistent, lasting change with you wherever you go.